Yo, what's up guys, Vertical here, and we're going to be doing a quick little tutorial on the Cayo Perico heist. Now typically you would use your approach vehicle as the long fin and then your infiltration point as the main dock, right? So you can get the loot over by the airport. But we're actually going to be getting our loot from the north dock. So you want to use the long fin and then do the infiltration point at the north dock. If you are doing this with more than one person, I recommend just getting the Kasaka stuff and then just going straight to the drainage tunnel, and then you guys can go straight into the compound and grab all the gold bars and stuff. But if you're doing this solo, you want to have it set to long fin and the north dock. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure we have suppressors and all that good stuff, and just continue into the mission. Now for some reason Rockstar, when you pick the north dock, it will spawn you directly into a mountain, so kind of just want to turn to your right as soon as you spawn in, just like that. And we're going to head directly right towards over here. And then we're going to drive towards this little gas tank right here. We don't need this boat, so if it gets beached, don't worry about it. We're going to be using a different boat to escape. We're going to be looking for a little green box with clothes in it. So it can spawn sometimes right here. Gonna wait for this truck to turn. There you go. If not, it can spawn against this wall, against this building over here somewhere. Right here above my head. But our main objective right away is, if not to grab the clothes, to kill this guy in this Jeep, because he will come back and we'll see this guy we're going to kill right now. So we'll kill this guy and kill this guy. Now, typically, you shouldn't have to kill anybody, which sucks that we have to, because this guy right here has insanely good hearing and will hear you go inside this gate right here. So that's why we have to kill him. Then we're going to come back this way. And it could also sometimes spawn right here. But you guys can see that it's not there right now. So we're going to go ahead and wrap around this way, behind these two buildings right here, and just head back over this way. And then what we're going to do is come inside the warehouse right here, wait for this guy to come back in, and just kill him, just like that. We also can get some loot right here. As you guys can see, we don't have any. Then we're going to wait for this camera right here on the map to turn away from us. Then we're going to go outside and just kill it. We're just going to kill the camera real quick. There you go. And run around this corner. And as you guys can see, there's a box right here of clothing, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. And what this is going to do is prevent everybody in the area from knowing we're a criminal. So we don't have any loot in those two places we already saw so far. So we're going to go ahead and run back over this way. Again, make sure you guys don't have your guns out. And as you guys see, there's a guard here, or sometimes he will be around the corner. It just depends on how long you're taking. We're going to wait for him to go about this distance and then kill him. Obviously away from this camera and away from the guard tower when he turns around. And then as you guys can see here, we have another spot right here. Now typically this is a 2-player spot, as Pavel will tell you. Yeah, so typically this is a 2-player spot, but it is a bit bugged out for some reason. So we're going to abuse that until Rockstar fixes it. So we have white powder and grass right here that we can grab. Now, this is actually probably the worst loot you can get from this little section over here. Because typically you'll have 2 powder inside this little container right here, or somewhere around this little north dock. But we still got a good take. You'll always get about over 400,000 in your bag. And when you run out to the right, and there's a dock right here, we're just going to jump onto that and then go inside this boat. There you go. And we're just going to take this boat over to the drainage tunnel. So we're going to turn outside the dock like this and just follow the island until you reach the drainage tunnel. All right, and then once you guys get to the drainage tunnel, usually I just jump out the boat. Don't even worry about it. Let it fly at the island, and then put my rebreather on right away. Still bugged out since the last update. I'll go ahead and go down the drainage tunnel. And typically, for the most part, everything else after this is the exact same way it was before. But if you guys haven't seen how to do the Cayo Perico heist, or inside the compound and all that stuff, best route and whatnot, what the gate key does and all that, go ahead and continue watching. But if you have seen this before, if you know what you're doing inside the compound, then you don't really need to watch the rest of this. That north dock is basically just the highlight of this entire video. Now, theoretically, obviously, because we were able to walk in front of the other guards before, you think we'd be able to do it again. But inside the compound, we can't. So, kill this guy. There we go. We get a key card. So if you have 2 people, this key card is very important. Kill this guy. But since we're doing the solo, that key card's kind of obsolete. We don't have to worry about it. And climb over this right here. Turn right, and then head towards this building right here. Run up these stairs. And go through this area right here. I'm gonna hit this guard. And then come upstairs. Do not shoot this guard. Do not shoot this guard right away, because it will alert the guy below him. We're just gonna punch him instead. There you go. And then we have the gate key. Now, gate key is actually very good. I grabbed this just for safekeeping. So you don't need to if you're playing solo. We're gonna go inside the vault. Now, a lot of information really quickly. Basically, recap. Key card is for 2 players. These will open the doors with the gold and the paintings and stuff inside of it, inside of the compound. And the gate key will let us access the gates down here into the basement. As you can see, we have a bit of a runoff right here. And then we have a keypad we're going to hack right here. Now, a keypad is basically a number sequence disguised as a fingerprint clone. This right here is the top of the fingerprint. This top of the fingerprint is number 1. The one after it is number 2, and so forth. And this will correlate with all of these positions here. So all we need to do is go in order. So we can start at number 1, go to number 2, so number 3, just like that. So basically there, it's like a number sequence disguised as a fingerprint cloner. As for the plasma cutter, it's pretty simple stuff. Just, you know, throttle as best you can without overheating it. Typically, I go to about the second to last digit in the middle, and then let it cool down to the money sign. After you do that about 3 times, you can probably just kind of go halfway until it's done. There you go. As you can see, our loot's already 1.1 million, which is not as good as Prime KO, but it's still good. And we can go to the right here and use this gate as well. And you just run on out. Since this guy will turn and see us slightly, we're going to be careful when we walk up these stairs. There you go. Take out this guy. And run this way. And then claim this exit right here. Now, feel free to watch that a million times if you guys have to. I understand I went a little bit quick. Just don't want this video to be too long. Now, when you come out, you will have a guy with a bike right here. Go ahead and kill him. And then take his bike. We're going to turn around. Going to cut around these trees right here, these hedges. And just up onto this little path right here. And you want to head towards this direction, towards that palm tree right here. And you want to turn left before that bush, and just kind of aim for this bump right here on the island, and then kind of throw your bike as far as you can. Now you will see there is a little bit of a ravine that kind of forms right here when you start swimming out south. We want to swim towards this ravine. This will be the easiest way to navigate outside of the compound. And once you see your target disappear from your inventory, just like I did right there, you can just let go of the swim button and let the game process your position. Doesn't matter if a body's been found or not. You don't have to worry about that since our target already disappeared. We're already outside of the compound. As you guys can see, we have the cutscene. If you guys have done this before, you can skip this cutscene. Just as it says up there. Go ahead and skip this. Mission passed. You'll also see here in a second that we get the elite bonus as well. So actual cut is 981,000, but because of the elite bonus, we will get over 1 million. There you go, 1.03, which again, Prime KO would have dominated that number, but that's okay. We still get $1 million, and it didn't take that long. The setups are super easy, and the final mission only took 9 minutes. So Let me know what you guys thought about this video. If it was helpful, click that like button and comment down below. Any ways that you do it, it might be more useful. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.